Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today I got some changes to make. Oh, yes, indeed, you better believe it, because I've done the science, you see, and it turns out we actually don't need any more of one of these sciences packs. And I've forgotten which one immediately, so it's all the sciences coming home to roost. We don't need any botany. Botany is done, so what we can do is don't need any more algae precursors. There's already a lot of them, but I think we can just turn that off. Let's just double check to make sure I've done this right. No, it's not that one. Definitely not that one. Look, I did all the work. I looked at what I needed and what I didn't need, and I've completely forgotten it. So this is good. This is a SeiferKatt experience. Not that one. No, grass we still need. It's the other one. Don't. This one we don't need anymore. Okay. So what we can do is stop that. Actually, we can stop all of that, to be honest. We don't need it anymore. And we'll grab the DNA because we can always put it going somewhere else. Not the DNA, what's it called? The genome. Algae genome, however, is useful for a few other things, so we'll send that on its merry way to make some science. Okay, but other things that... Right. Other things that we really don't need is... There's a bunch of space science here that, quite frankly, I'd rather didn't have. Because anything comes this way. Right, we don't need these anymore. Do we? Actually, let's still double check that. Do we need bacteria genome anymore? Bacteria genome makes algae genome, and algae genome does make grass genome. Okay, so we do need bacteria. We do need this genome, but we don't need to make any precursor, which is good. That makes things easier for everyone. Also, that was jammed up for a while. I don't know why, but it's alright. It's fixed now. I do know why. Apparently there's a battery in it. Very strange stuff. Okay. So science is going to continue. We're going to continue making things. That is super duper fun. And, oh wait, no, it's fish that we're building right now, isn't it? Well, let's change that. Where am I? Fishies. There we go. Get it right, fishies, so that way people think you're incompetent. If they see the word fishies, they're like, oh man, this boy thinks the plural of fish is fishies. And it's like, no, it's all a ruse. I know how words work. I am just joshing ya. That's how you do it. It's a little bit streamer trick for you. Pretend to be stupid. Alright, we need some more fresh water. Okay, fresh water, we can just get it from here. Okay. Seifer's friendly streamer trick of the day. Just pretend to be stupid. No one will be able to tell the difference. There we go. More water comes in there, and that should result in more trees, which we do need, to be fair. I mean, I don't think I'd go too bad with having more hydro plants, making more trees. I don't think that would hurt me too much. Would it hurt us? No, I think more trees would be nice. I think trees are lovely. Not in real life, of course. Trees are actually the worst, but in the game, I can say trees are lovely, and people will go, yeah, see, trees are lovely. Like some sort of psychopath. Who's the real psychopath, me or the trees? The trees, obviously. I mean, silly question, really, when you think. The more you think about it, the more it's obvious, isn't it? Oh, perfect number of haste modules. And we'll just power everything up as well. That'll make more trees and use the seeds more, because quite frankly, I'd rather the tree seeds be making trees as opposed to, you know, the opposite of trees, which is not trees. Yeah, that's good stuff. And also that'll then make more carbon, or graphite rather, and more graphite is good times. Of course, we might be having a problem with the number of worms we're making. Do we need to speed that up? I think we may have sped that up last time. But I think with my patented strategy of just put more beacons on it, I reckon we could probably get a few more worms happening, eh? Hey? Hey. Okay. More worms would result in more titanium, and I can't imagine more titanium is a bad thing. Now we might have problems with lack of oxygen very soon. In fact, we do have a problem with lack of oxygen. Thought I hadn't fixed that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to... vaguely grab this. Take it over here, I think. What all the cool kids are doing these days. I want to be like the cool kids. I mean, I'm pretty cool in general, but you know what I mean. Those are around the wrong way, okay. Okie dokie, how are we feeling? Not great. Still missing a hydro plant. How are we feeling now, eh? Maybe a couple more. Yeah. Look, it'll do. We're just making oxygen here. It's not like it's a crime. It's not a crime to make oxygen, officer. Is this... Hang on, officer, I actually don't know. Is it a crime to make oxygen? Oh shit, it probably is, isn't it? Sorry, officer, I didn't realize it was a crime. Although, as I found out reading through New Zealand law, ignorance of a crime does not mean you get out of it. So, crap. Which I suppose does make sense, but still, that was my defense. And that burns off the hydrogen. Although I don't think it's burning off enough hydrogen. Now it most certainly is. Power might be an issue though. Which is fascinating and scary. And we also do need to deal with this wastewater, which shouldn't be a problem. We just need to figure out where to get it from. Where do we put wastewater? And then we'll sort out power. I've got some ideas for power. I was thinking about them today. Because ages ago we were working on making Stirling Engine 3s. Now, yes, I know we could make power out of, you know, all the other things we've got to make power out of, but why don't we just make it out of Stirling Engine 3s? Easier, right? If there's one thing I like, it's the easier option. And plus it'll give me something to do for the next little bit. Oh, that wastewater is going away. Excellent. We should be making lots of worms. Making lots of worms. Love to see it. That's going to help. Lots of worms means lots of trees. I think. I think that's how logic works. But I mean, yeah, look at the trees coming through. They're coming through so much. Love to see all those trees. Again, not in real life. Real life trees are assholes, but in the game, it's good to see them. And in turn, it also makes more tree seeds, so I guess we really didn't get rid of the tree seeds like I intended to. Just made more tree seeds. We've tricked ourselves. That happens with alarming frequency, honestly. I do trick myself a lot. Okay, good though, good. Is science going currently? If science isn't going, then we've got other problems. Science is currently not going. We have a lack of space science. But that can probably be fixed right now. We have 650 space science in there right now. All right. Let's look at those Stirling engines, eh? Actually, one more thing. Botany specimen pack. This is grass. No, grass is fine. Microbiology. That's what we've stopped, right? Yes. And we've got tons of microbiology packs. That's not a concern. They'll empty themselves out and be done. Actually, while we're thinking about emptying science packs, let's finish that job off, shall we? There's another type of science pack that we should stop making is the first science pack. This isn't too big a deal because it doesn't use any space science, but I'd still like to get it sorted out. There's no reason to hold that coming through when I don't need it. I got distracted and was chasing the train and then it didn't. Well, one should never chase after a train. It gets confusing very quickly. Okay. So look, I'll let them finish off what they're doing. I'll just cut the sugar off. Cut the sugar supply. If I could do something with these science packs. What I could do first off is change the train limit to 0. They should never be needed again. And why don't I just do this? Like, why are we being clever about it? Don't ever try to be clever, kids. You know that. That's how the goblins get you. The goblins love stealing clever children. This is a new issue that I'm talking about today, I think. Okay, well, with this, should be able to empty out some science packs. I don't think we particularly need these science packs, but hey, look, no reason to waste them, right? We definitely don't want goblins to get anyone. Not today, anyway. There's a day that goblins should get children, but not today. And then we'll see what we can do with Stirling engines, although the power crisis may have ended very soon. Or may have already ended, actually. Like, for all I know, the power crisis may have just been like a simple daisy moment. No, we want to do it like... Right. Okay, well that's doing its thing. We're going to... Purple science into the train. We have messed up. We have messed up in kind of a new fascinating way too. It was good to mess up in new fascinating ways. I don't want to mess up in the old boring ways. I think we're good. Just want to keep emptying those all off in the boxes. Okay. And the ones that we did accidentally unload like that, we probably should put them back. And my giant spider is here. Always be sure to identify your giant spider, kids. You know, put your name on it or something, so that way someone goes, hey, is that your giant spider? You can say with confidence, yes, that is my giant spider. Very important to be confident when you know it's your giant spider. Don't want to think it's your giant spider and accidentally steal someone's giant spider. It happened to someone I knew once. It was not messy. It was very messy. Okay, good. Science proceeds. Good. Because we're going to need to make a lot of science in the coming days. Now that'll do. Power, how are we doing? Yeah. Fine, I guess. Power seems to be depleting. So when I said fine, that was a lie? Yeah, probably. I think we need grid battery 2s. And just get those. Oh, there's actually only one way into that section. That's really funny. We'll fix that as well while we're there, shall we? Giant spiders don't like being stolen. They bite. That is true. Giant spiders do bite. So yeah, you're quite 100% right there. Don't steal a giant spider. They get real pissy about it. Nullius is treating me... Nullius is treating me alright today, thank you. But let's be fair, it's never Nullius's fault when things go bad. It's usually mine. I need to accept that. Okie dokie. So, power is a problem, but we should be fixing that momentarily. Now, we don't have standard turbine 3s. I find that unconvincing. I thought. Pylon 2s? No, we don't have pylon 2s. Because pylon 2s literally can't be here? Wait. Sorry. What is happening with pylon... Did I call them something else? Substation? No. There's pylons you want, isn't it? Let's... Stirling engines, yes. And we've got thermal tanks elsewhere, right? Or are we making thermal tanks here? I think we're making thermal tanks here. Yes, it does look like... No, it doesn't look like... Oh no, we do have thermal tanks there. Okay, that's fine. And then we also need to make... That's why we didn't make this. I didn't want to make geothermal plants. Okay, I've changed my mind. Stupid and dumb. I don't want to do it. We could just go and make more of these things. It's not like it takes much work. Besides, I think the power's actually fine. Let's not worry about it. There we go. Solution found. Don't worry about it. Problem doesn't exist. And you don't need to ever worry about it. I'm glad we solved that problem with the minimal of hassle. and some hand waving of I can't be bothered anymore. How I like to solve most of my problems in life, to be honest. Alright, science continues to come through. Love to see it. We've got a few more science packs to go through. Why are we doing robots specifically? That's my question. I don't know. Why are we doing robots? Question. No real reason for it. We'll let it continue anyway. I mean, it's one of the things we need to do. That's really what it comes down to in the end. It's one of the things we have to do to finish this. Are we making any fish? We got some good news about the fish. It looks like we've made a fish. Starting a K2 SE run for the first time tonight. Ooh. Look, K2 SE isn't too bad. Well, actually, I don't know K2, but space exploration isn't too bad. But I found you just sort of get around to it, just one step after another, and you'll get there. That's my advice. No, just keep on going, and you'll get there. Everything seems to have jammed up with the amount of trees. That K2 the other night. Interesting. It sounds like everyone's doing the K2 train at the moment. Hello, Gersin. I will indeed hydrate. As I have been instructed. And Glacier Wolf wishes to be the top cat. It has been taken. Oh, goodness gracious. Give me a second to fix all this up for you. Because you need to be the top cat. Which means Wes is no longer the triple top cat. Oh, look. For what it's worth, I think Dave will just be happy that it's not Wes. The triple top cat has fallen. Alright, that's the top cat part done. And now to increase the price. Expect to spend most of those points on Darkest Dungeon? Yeah, I know, I've been playing Darkest Dungeon too well. How dare I? Honestly, I'm disgusted in myself. How dare I be such a pro gamer at Darkest Dungeon? Look, we're not done with Darkest Dungeon yet. We still have 2 more layers of the Darkest Dungeon to defeat. And the next one is very long, so, you know, anything can happen in that time frame. Anyway, we got 4 fish. How many fish did we need? Okay, we don't care about that one. We don't care about that anymore. So we needed 8 fish eggs. Currently have 2 fish eggs. No other way to get fish eggs? Oh. It's not actually fish we need, it's the fish eggs. Interesting. So we need this to run 8 times. So twice more we need to run this, and then we will have our fish. Okay. I'm mostly happy with that, honestly. We make more progenitors, more genomes. Love to see that. Yeah, it's looking all pretty good. But yeah, we just need more fish. What are we going to do with all these fish then? Feed them to the biters. Got that research yet? When does biter research come in? When do we get biters? That's why we were doing robots. Can't get biters without robots. Ah. Sometimes the cat has logic. Sometimes the cat is smart. Sometimes. I mean, these inserters are all pointing in the wrong direction, so there's only so much we can say how smart we are when that happens. Can we grab some of these? Go make more algae genomes. Or gnomes. Being gnomed. Not a gnoblin. All right. Speed them up a bit as well. They're a bit slow at the moment, and I don't accept such slowness. I actually quite commonly accept such slowness, but okay, I'm pretty happy with all of this. Yes, this is all working. Robotic logistics is going on, but we are going to need... Wait, why am I thought I needed... So confused. Fighters need that, yes, but when I click on this, fighters are there. I'll see them before. Good question. Alright, so that's just making fish, and I'm very happy about it. What I think I need to do is start preparing the next part of the fish. Now, we're going to need to grow a lot of fish, I think. Maybe. What we need first is flotation cells. Let's not worry about what we do and don't need. Let's just start. Always the best place to start is somewhere. Okay. So we're going to start with the classic everything belt line. That doesn't go like that, but that does go like that. Goes like this for a very good reason too. That way they can hook up to... never mind, it was stupid. You don't want it like that at all. There was a plan there, it was just wrong. Okay, so we need fish eggs and we need worms. Problem, oh no, there's no problem. Do it like that. We've done this before, and it worked well last time, so let's just do it again. Yeah. And then of course we've got to worry about getting stuff out again. I mean, that is true. That is how I think about a lot of things. I always think that is, like, it sounds like a stupid thing to say, but it is honestly a philosophy that I live my life by. Because, you know, when you're packing, and I've seen people do this before, and I'm just like, okay, so you know when you're packing, what's the first thing you need to pack? Okay, what is the most important thing you pack right now? Okay, now I want that answer right now. Okay, you're not allowed to pack until you come up with that answer. You'll never pack. You'll never get anything packed because you don't know what where do you start? The answer is somewhere. It doesn't matter where you start so long as you start. You are working on packing something and you're packing the wrong thing. What you go is, ah, shit, I'm packing the wrong thing. And then you, underwear, sure, why not? It's a good start. It's a very good start, in fact. But the thing is, you started somewhere. Congratulations. You are now making progress. But if you were waiting until you had like the best plan, then you don't start anything. And so people will always antagonize, in like my opinion, a lot of people antagonize about like these Factorio mods about like, oh my god, there's so much to do, I don't know where to get started. The answer is literally anywhere is better than panicking about it. Like, don't worry about it, just start. You know, you'll figure out midway through that you've done it all wrong, but that's okay. At least you did something in that time. So that is Steve's tip of the day. About where to get started is honestly how I do things. Which is why my things become a bit of a mess, because maybe I didn't plan enough, but something got done, didn't it? Didn't it? Did. See, now this is too far away. This is silly. A silly design. But what we can do, we can just ever so slightly stay over to here. That's better. See? Made a mistake, easily fixed. But while I could be worried about where to place this, but now it's all done, easy. So we've got another egg. How many eggs do we need? We need 10 eggs to get started. Ugh. Okay, so let's get algae, worms, and fish eggs. Fish eggs is going to be easy. They're just going to spin around. Algae is going to be an issue, as is worms. Okay, we can get worms, though. Worms come from here. We have worms now. Call your doctor, call your friends. We have worms. Don't call your friends. That's going to be confusing. You're going to be like, hey, friendo, calling you because we got worms. And they'll be like, who is this and why did you not lose my number when I asked you to? Like, valid question, quite frankly. We already got worms and algae. We already did that. Goodness, he's a better player than you thought. Right here. Worms and algae. Wabambo. We need, what, 2 more? 2 more. You know what? That is probably enough for 2 more. It is. So what we'll do, we don't actually need to grab any more of those or any of those. We just put them together. Reminds you of your tungsten. You started building tungsten, got all the way through, and at the very end you realize you forgot purification. You've not recovered. I got good news for you. Oh, this is your C-block run? Damn, man, you've gone real far. I got good news for you. You've done everything else. Now all you got to do is just purification, and you're done. Like, you were so close to being done. Don't give up now. You've done all that work. Now all you got to do is just finish the job. So what? You forgot to do the first part first. You got the last part done. Now, I got so excited I spat there. Now all you got to do is the first part, and you're done. So what? You did the second part second. Doesn't matter. Get the second part done first. Easy. Time is a loop, and you, my friend, are looping. It's never loop. Now you have to move everything back. It's fine. Get robots to do it. Get a big bit of land. Go chuck that somewhere. Make the robots do it. Problem solved. See, again, you got caught into the problem. You don't know where to start. The answer is somewhere. Doesn't matter where you start. Start anywhere. The only way you'll get it done. I know it's a very simplistic way of looking at things, but it is also very correct. Okay. No, let's do it this way. We could go back up again. Like, I know it is very simplistic, and it is. It is a very simplistic way of looking at the world. But, you know, once you've done it, you've done it. Exactly. And I mean, I make that mistake sometimes, and I ask all of you, If you ever see me going, I don't want to do this, it's too much work, or I don't know where to begin, just remind me, just start somewhere. The only thing I can do wrong is not start. And if I do it wrong, so what? We just right click on a bunch of stuff and do it again. So what? Oh, but Seif, what if it's not tidy? I've never given a shit about that, nor should you. Here's a new design. I hate it. Why does he have so much energy? I mean, you've asked it a yes/no question. You've asked it a bot that can only answer a yes/no question, a question that is not a yes/no answer. Why do I have so much energy? I don't know. I'm just excited to be here, I suppose. Is that a good enough reason? I don't even care if it's not. That's my reason. I'm sticking to it. Okay. Now over here, I saw something a little bit sneaky, a little bit exciting. Where was it? I don't know where it was. I saw something sneaky and exciting. I saw some missiles and I wanted to try them out. Now I can't remember where I put them. Shit, I've lost a missile. That's usually a crime. I don't know if it's a crime, but it's certainly not a good idea. Generally, in my experience, you don't want to lose missiles. Missiles are a very good dog. Obviously. Oh, they're gone. You're hoping for the tarot. I mean, I could always pull out the tarot if you really wanted me to. Just be like, hey, Steve, can you pull out the tarot? I need you to pull out the tarot. I can do it. I'll bloody do it, mate, if you want me to. Maybe I should just put a tarot question, points for tarot. Tarot answer my... You know what? We're doing that right now. Panel points. I have questions only tarot card and answer. I'm gonna ask the tarot deck. How many points? 500. Why not? Go low. Get the rewards queue. No cooldown limits. We are going to do a cooldown. Only one every 30 minutes. That's going to be the rule. I don't want to do this constantly, but because it's the first day, it's going to happen a lot. There we go. That should be active now. Does anyone want to redeem that? I don't care. I just chucked it up there because I thought it'd be funny. That's who I am as a person. I put no care, no thought, no effort into this. Welcome to my stream. Oh. Oh, I enjoyed that a bit much. No care, no thought, only stream. Alright, so that's really consuming a lot of wood now. Not like someone I know was consuming a lot of wood. Okay. Thank you for the quote, I love it. Would this qualify as my stream of consciousness? You know what, honestly, kinda. Yeah, pretty much. Where are my worms? Oh. For some reason I disconnected my worms. Foolish mistake. I mean, it's similar, but it's different. Okay, no thought, only string. You know what? I like it being two similar things because it's like, it really just shows this was a thing that happened, and I appreciate that. Okay. So at this point, we shouldn't need to make me one more fish. Oh, bro, can I get one more fish? I can get one more fish. Alright, so let's continue thinking about what we need to do with life. First off, I would like to... if possible... That's good. No, it's not. Now it's good. Tower is broken. Wait, really? Did it? See, this is what happened when I don't really redeem. Well, that's not worked, and I've just realized I've just redeemed it. So shoot. Yeah, it is broken though. You're quite right. Require user to enter text. What we'll do is we'll take the cooldowns off for now. Okay, so that was broken. You're quite right. Thank you for pointing that out. See, that's what happens when I just try to like quickly do it. I mess stuff up. But started somewhere. My theory still works. I could have spent half an hour antagonizing over, ooh, what's the correct way to do it? I just did it. And we're bam. We've got something up. That's me just justifying it to myself wherever possible. Okay. Got a bunch of oxygen here that I see is not really being used. Why don't we just use it? Which mankind has asked for many years. Why don't we just use the oxygen that's here? The answer is, yeah. Oh. You got something up? Fast one. Fast spiders are always worse. Everything fast is more scary. Although we are talking about a very large spider. No, you know what? A very slow-moving giant spider. Like, you know Wild Wild West, the movie with Will Smith and that other guy whose name I can't remember because I don't care. Was that spider scary that it was moving slowly? I mean, it was kind of bad news, but was it scary? No. What if that spider just ran like 300 kilometers an hour? Like, that spider would be way creepier if it just sprinted across the desert, and you know it would be. Ah, shoot! Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. I wish I hadn't done that. Oh, man. Ah, geez, Rick. Good. Creepiness of their movement. No, I think... okay, I see what you mean. Thinking about it now. I mean, spiders are always creepy. That's just who they are as spiders. Can't really change the creepiness of a spider. Hmm. Alright, you got a point. How are we going with science? I think that science may have stopped again. Yeah, it has, because of space science. But space science should be going leaps and bounds at the moment. It seems to have stopped. But in the meantime, science train going somewhere. Okay, I know where it is. It's down here. 350 science, that's not a lot. Yeah, we're going to fix up things in a moment. We just want to get the science going again. So why has it stopped? The things on the same line as gates. What is that? That is heat pipes. That's not a good thing to be running out of. Why are we running on heat pipes? Enough compressed helium? Shoot, okay. That's going to be a problem for later. I want water. You know what I need before water? I need pumps. I've got pumps. Maybe I put them in the spider by mistake. I did put a lot of things in the spider by mistake. What sort of pumps? Find them here somewhere. Spiders move their limbs by controlling the blood pressure to extend, which is why dead spiders curl their legs when they die. Huh. That is a fun fact. I appreciate the part where the spider died in the fun fact as well. Made me feel a lot happier there. No, all jokes aside, that was actually a really fun fact. Although it's kind of creepy, so they just change their blood pressure to move their legs. Like, as a biological thing, that's kind of fascinating and terrifying. Uh-oh. We need more underground pipe twos? How was that ever a thing we need? You know, aside from literally right now. Hmm. Okay. Well, not grabbing any because there's never 300 in there. But as we pull them in faster... Huh. Some sort of spider scientist, boy? We don't take kindly to spider scientists. Spinetists. Actually, I don't take unkindly to spider scientists either, to be fair. Now that I think about it, I got no real problems with spider scientists. As I said, spinetists. Okay, and that should start building those again, and that should start making things again that we need. Great. Now that we've got that fixed, let's just hand feed them. A lot of trivia bouncing around your brain. Hey, look, random trivia is always well appreciated here. Don't you worry. True, I'm not a fan of spiders. I think that clip's been seen before. But I will always appreciate facts. Facts are cool. I have a lot of trivia bouncing around in my brain. I just don't know what it is. But hey, I amaze people I work with, so that's something. They're like, Steve, how do you know that? And I'm like, I don't even know how I know this. And they're like, wow, you must have studied so much in school. I'm like, no, I learned this because I wasn't studying in school. Quite the opposite, I think you'll find. Okay, so that's probably jammed for a bit longer than I care to admit. That's alright. The problem is I really need some of these things, so I just grab them from here. Fine, just only grab, no throw, only take. Those important lessons you, well, hopefully the lesson you learned at Cool wasn't how to spell school, because I clearly didn't take. I kid, I'm aware that was a typo. One thing I never mastered in school is how to spell the word school. In my understanding, the real thing you learn in school is just how to interact with other people. So, you know, I mean, you learn the basics and you learn maths and science and all that, but a lot of people don't use a lot of that stuff in their day-to-day lives. Like, I know we all think, oh, science and math are very important stuff, but a lot of people will never use most of the stuff you learn in maths class. They just don't need it. Because it's just like, to them, it's just, whoop, it's gone, doesn't matter. Here's the trick, you use it all the time, every day. You're a teacher. I didn't know that. That's awesome, dude. I didn't know you were a teacher. They always say teachers are all around us, disguising themselves as regular people. I've always thought, and I mean no disrespect to teachers when I say this, but I always remember, like, when I was in school, teachers would be like, by the way, you have to learn this because you have to learn how to do maths without a calculator, because otherwise, when you get into the workforce, your boss is going to be real mad if you don't know how to do it. Or, oh, you got to learn this type of thing because it's really important. It's like, no, it's not. I always wonder how many career teachers actually believe that this stuff's actually important when you leave school. I'm sure some of them probably do believe that, but well, it's not really that important when you leave school. I know a lot of people who just do not know how to do basic maths. I'm just like, well, they're my boss, so clearly doesn't matter that much. Anyway, we just fired a friendly nuke there. Demonstrating the ability to learn more than any particularity is the primary part. You know what? And I would accept that 100%. That was actually one of my biggest failings in school. I sucked at learning. A weird thing to say, but no, I was not a good student. Because I would learn on pure, like, I wouldn't study. I would just pay sort of half attention and then just get it pretty quick, which worked absolutely fine up until the point that you're past your natural ability. Certainly helpful for university career if you add some numbers, that's true. But yeah, once I got past the point of natural ability being able to carry me, I did rather poorly because I never actually needed to study or learn beyond what my natural ability allowed me to do. So then I was kind of up Shit's Creek without a paddle. Shit's Creek, just regular Shit Creek. Not Shit's Creek like the TV show. It's not how words work at all. It's not entirely how words don't work. Okay, then we put the water. Actually, put out wastewater while we're here too. That's right. Okay, so we've got oxygen, we've got water, we've got sort of wastewater. Get with that in a moment. I don't think fish is going to give me that much wastewater problems. I mean, how much wastewater are fish really going to create? They're fish. Osh. And then we'll just off-gas some of the stuff. Good. At this point, we should... Done. Just going to put the fish progenitor back onto the... Over here. We're going to delete that. We're going to delete that. We're going to delete that. We're going to delete all of this, quite frankly. Just occurred to me, where does this water come from? Doesn't really matter. Okay. Where are the rest of our fish eggs? Please tell me they're in here. Oh no. I put them in a crap box somewhere. Please tell me they're here. I don't know where the fish eggs are. Okay, this... Oh, wait. You're in here. Oh. Oh, that was spooky. Realizing you don't have the thing you've been working on for so long is not a good moment. It does not feel good. I was, for a moment, going to start searching through all these boxes, trying to find the fish eggs. Okay, and every spin gives me more fish. Okay, good. Now what we're going to do is start figuring out what to do with these fish. And that's actually a pretty simple job, because we just get medium assemblers. Okay, and we do science. Fish science. Oh, and we've got a... Oh, it needs waste... It needs wastewater in? Oh shit. Crap. Crap, crappity crap, crap, crappity crap, crap, crap. I didn't realize it was in. I assumed that was out. What are you building, throwing inserters and just yeet them into the sea? What, the fish? It does make sense. It does seem like something I would do. Honestly, I'd throw a lot of things into the sea if I could. Damn environmentalists keep saying, "Sea, stop throwing things into the sea. Fish are trying to live there," and I go, who cares? Honestly, if the fish were so smart, they'd come out of the sea and put it back onto the land. That's not actually what I say. I'm slightly less of a jerk than that. In real life. In the video game world, absolutely, but, you know, video games are not real life, so gasp, surprise, surprise. Honestly, I'm surprised too. I forget that sometimes. Okay. We had a fish progenitor, didn't we? Have we lost my fish progenitor? It's fine. Oh no, he's in there. Okay, great. So now what I'd like to do is get the wastewater. Out of pipes. And do you have any pipes? No, we need to request pipes. Okay, that's fine. We've got a full supply of pipes, so it shouldn't be a problem. If anything is greater than 400,000, let's just go ridiculous. I don't care. Cool. Otherwise, and that'll get my fish science. Once the pipes show up anyway. Okay, so we're starting with problems with too much wastewater. That's alright. Once the pipes show up, that'll all be fixed. And I also feel like we don't have enough oxygen, but again, not too fussed by any of that. Let's go wait for my pipes, shall we? They're not here. I've lost all will to live. Here they come. Will has been restored. How quick that was. How quick to lose the will to live and how quick to restore it. I honestly don't know what's worse. The fact that I gave up so quickly, or the fact that I was like, yeah, actually it's alright. Okay. How quickly the tide turns. Very fishy related statement there. What do we do else with the fish? We also need to make husbandry drones. I don't want to marry a fish. Ah, we need to make aquaculture drones as well. Okay. That's not really a problem, that one. Just need the fish progenitors again. And we currently have 5 of these tanks running. Good. And each time we run it, we get 2 more fish eggs than we started with. So logically, at some point, we're going to have too many fish eggs. What do we do with the fish eggs once we have too many of them? Crush them to sludge? Good day. Not really a big deal. You know what we do? We're going to do something kind of silly, but it'll also make a lot more sense. We're going to spin the fish eggs back up here. them in here. I'm going to do it like that. Okay? The idea is, if this is full, then it doesn't work. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've messed up. Fine. Fine. It's significantly less fine the longer I go. Okay. Okay. So the plan is the fish eggs come that way. Now we want to output priority that way. But if the fish don't want to go that way, then we're going to bring them over this way for a surprise trip. The old crusher. And then we're going to crush them. I have no joy in crushing the fish. I mean, ignore the part where I was like, ha ha ha. That was sad laughter. Laughter of sadness. It's a common thing in this part of the world. Hey Wes, how you doing? Don the mask? We can do that. I've donned the mask as per your request. Gosh, I need a haircut. Ridiculous. What is the problem? We're not getting rid of the fish. That's an interesting problem that we've got there. But for now, my plan is if we have too much fish, we're going to put them out this way. And it's not ideal. But we're just going to store the fish for now. Okay, now I also need a way. Can fish survive in this oxygen? 60% they need. Okay, they'll survive. They'll be alright. Okay, we do not want to crush fish eggs as the top priority, I've just realized. Okay, we've realized it in time. And as always, if you realize it in time, it's not a problem. So fish eggs, construction, okay. Done these before, we just need to copy and paste this. Couldn't those tree drones have yield modules? Been wasting resources like fool? Probably. Oh my gosh, we've been wasting resources like fools! That's alright. Plant those trees in a moment. We're at 78% of robotic logistics. That's very exciting. Okay, do I want to worry about the trees right now? No, I don't need to worry about the trees right now. What I do need to worry about is this. Actually, do it like this. And bam, the progenitors are in there now as we speak. No. On there. Yep, perfect. We also need the construction bot, scout bot, Algaean worms. Okay, Algaean worms is actually really... Algaean worms. That is technically a thing I said. All right. So now we just need to get the construction bots and the other bots. Demolition? Excavation. Oh, hey, my construction bots. Rude. I mean, I acknowledge that I was the one that gave them to you, but rude. Take a man's robots like that. Not polite. Not what we do in polite society. I don't know how they do things where you're from, but in my society, we don't do things like that. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. No. 4.95 rating on Uber. Oh, look at you with your 4.95 Uber rating. I mean, yeah, vomiting in people's Ubers tend to make people a little bit unhappy. 4 stars, though. Distressing. What did you do? What did you do? Glacier Wolf wants to know when you hit the 5.0. I don't think it's possible to hit the 5.0 at this point. She's clearly already just a failure as an Uber passenger. I have been told to stop this. Goodness. Worth. This cat's running outside again. Wes wants me to do what the shirt. Alright, then we can do what the shirt. Do the shirt. There we go, the button worked that time. Alright, today's shirt, we're gonna visit Meowta Space. And then there's a cat! Look at him go! He's visiting Meowta Space. He's having the best time. This is what he wanted. He saved up a long time to visit Meowta Space, and then he's done it. He is visiting Meowta Space. Shit, yes. Alright. And Veldak redeems want to see a cat from the calendar. Now, just so everyone knows, cat of the month... Wait, that's the wrong cat. Cat of the month for January. Yes, I know, we're that far behind. Will be coming as soon as I get the camera. That'll probably be sometime next week. So keep an eye out on the Discord for when we're doing cat of the month, because I'm very excited for that. We've got a second camera coming. It'll be great. So let's set up the poll for cat. Well, today's cat, or cat right now. Now, the question I always ask is this a great cat? Is this worthy of being a contender for Cat of the Month of February? God, this cat's running around outside. If you think it's a great cat, vote yes. If you think it's not a great cat, vote no. Of course, remember, all cats are good cats, but the question is not is this a good cat, is this a great cat? So look at it. Marvel at the cat. Is it great? Or is it just simply good? It's chilling, that's what it's doing. It's just having a good time. I respect that cat. You vote great? Cats are just running around outside, I can hear them. They're not our cats, they're just cats. Are they great cats? They're good cats. Orange eyes and eating plant. I mean, that's a pretty good attribute for a cat, but also for a sheep. Maybe this cat's a sheep. Didn't consider that. Go. Alright, we are almost done, so quickly, if you haven't got your votes in. That's a stoner. That is possible, Nuke. That's a very good point. This is a 3 votes yes, 1 vote no. This is deemed a great cat and will be in the running for Cat of the Month for February. That's the 3rd of February. We are quite behind on our cats. Deal with the cats? I mean, hang on. I didn't even see the cats outside. Looking for them. Oh, there it is. It's looking at me. I'm looking at a cat. The cat's looking at me. I'm waving to it. It's scared. Oh! Oh! Oh, they're fighting! I see what's happening. There's a cat under there. Interesting. Ah, it's wagging its little tail. That was a cat fight. Go black cat! Go black cat! Oh, well, the black cat's got the high ground. I'd show you, but I feel like it would tell you too much. Oh, the black cat's concerned now. Alright. Well, that was the excitement. That's what was happening. They were play fighting by the stairs. Cute. Wait, no. There was some going on there. I don't have a cat. They were just fighting. They're play fighting, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they're actually going to hurt each other. Because they're not going there. Noise that cats make when they're fighting. Yeah, the noise that you wake up in the middle of the night. Oh, for fuck's sake, cats. Let's learn to live with each other. I think they're okay. I think they're just playing. Alright, so... maybe. Anyway, look, I'm just being a cat, doing my cat thing. Cat thing. And seriously, it was a very good impression. Alright then. I don't know how to take that one. Maybe the cats weren't fighting, maybe they were courting. Maybe. Yeah, anyway, they're just outside. They're just hitting each other with their claws, with their little feet. And meow. Right. Anyway, we're gonna make some trees. We are at 24% trees. There's insufficient trees currently. Alright. Where's my tree launcher? There it is. Currently got an excavation drone in it. Not acceptable. I'd like you to launch some trees. Okay. Yeah, just start firing trees. I don't care. Fire the trees. Figure it out. And now there's a duck. What the hell? All going crazy. A lot of insanity. Oh shit, no, not there. Anyway. Hopefully this fire makes some trees. We're at 27% at the moment, so that's something. The local duck mobs are out. It must be sundown. Exactly. .05. That drone was not particularly effective. Oh, there's a tree. Chase that tree down! Oh, we could probably fire some trees. Oh, there's no ammo left. Never mind. Okay. Now what we haven't done, actually prepared a way to get the fish science out of here. Which is a mistake. Just always have a plan to get your fish science out. We have 1 fish science. Now, I did a little bit of an Excel sheet on this, just so you know. And how much fish science do I need total? I need about 650 fish science. Let's go like a bit more just to make sure for rounding errors. Yeah, I need a lot of fish. Oh wait, did I say 650? Yeah, about 650. So that's going to take me a little while, but that's alright. I'm not scared of fish sciences. I'm braver than that. Not much braver, admittedly, but somewhat. Fish sciences have arrived. I'm gonna need another train, I've just realized. That's okay. Locomotive. Oh, the cool people say locomotive. I should know. I'm a cool person. Right. Rid of that. And those are going backwards. Or forwards. They're not going the way I'd like them to go. And with that, fish sciences have arrived. I have 1 science the buffer's a half full issue. I mean, you know, 1 step at a time. Gotta start somewhere, right? Had this discussion today. Doesn't even connect properly. Wait a second. Tree sciences aren't going anywhere either. Both these trains are not programmed to do things. It's not a... I just realized I could use the same train, but I don't like using the same train for 2 different things. I've made that mistake too many times. Full cargo, or... You know what, full cargo is fine. Or time past 300 seconds is 5 minutes. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes. So 50 minutes. Okay. Good start. Now we need to have a place for them down here. Wonder if we get anything done when our tree sciences aren't very good. We have 27.9 trees. That's not great. Excuse me, I was holding shift there. Don't be a dick. We're still having problems with heat pipes, I think. I don't think we actually ever got it fixed. Oh. Okay. It's very important that we do not have Missile 2 and Missile Launcher in the same weapons. Because otherwise we could just accidentally fire a missile that's going to create a hole. And you know the moment that I do that, I'll be like, no! We're not going to do that. And not going to do that to ourselves. Unintentionally. Okay. What I'm going to do... Now these are ones, aren't they? So, they're ones. Eesh, you guys say I have problems. I do, but... Get a penny every time Steve clicks the heat pipe train. You'd have 2 pennies. Not a lot. It's strange that it's happened twice. Probably more than twice, let's be honest. Alright. Fish science drop. Tree science drop. I've done these incorrectly, but that's alright. I'll fix those up in a moment. And I do wish to do that. Very important. I don't want to waste good science packs. Someone broke something. Uh-oh, someone broke the trains. It was me. As you. I mean, of course it's me. There's literally no one else playing in this game. It's not like a multiplayer game where I can blame other people. No, I gotta blame only myself. Okay. 3 sciences. How many of them do we have? 3 of them. One day I'll learn to love myself, but not today. Okay, where's the haste modules? Okay, so that's doing its thing, which is good. I'm a little concerned about the possibility of trees. They're not growing very fast. It'll probably grow faster once I have a lot more science that I can devote to it. Now we're at 90% robot logistics. 15k. Okay, it takes a while to get 15k done. The last science is going to be 100k, so that's going to suck. But, you know, life, I suppose. Okay, haste modules. We need them. Why don't we have them? Processor 2s. That's nothing unusual. What's the problem with processor 2s? Oh no, we had warnings of this. Helium. Okay. We got helium problems. Hopefully it's a minor thing, and we can get it back on track fairly quickly. Why are the helium around here? Yes. That's interesting. Sounds like there's a graphite station over here that shouldn't have, has not been done properly. A couple of graphite stations haven't been done properly. Here is a couple. Right, easily enough fixed. It's just a pain. Oh god, yeah, there's 3 of them that were done incorrectly. That could be an issue. That's probably where it was going. One more. And you can go back to graphite hold. Okay. The surge compressors? That might not be helping it. You're making the helium, 3 helium per spin. You're making compressed helium, but the problem we have is... Oh, these are all running. Okay. I don't think we've got a problem. I think it's just the fact that with compressed residual gas, we've still got tanks and tanks of compressed residual gas. Argon is being ditched occasionally. The thing's jammed up here. It might just be we need more of these. That might be all it comes down to. Morning, Solburn. How you doing? What we're trying to make is get the compressed trace gas, and the compressed trace gas turns into mostly helium. Yes, Solburn. How can I assist? What kind of mouse walks on 2 legs? I mean, Mickey Mouse does, but I don't know if that's the answer. Because it doesn't seem punny enough. What you got? Oh, it is Mickey Mouse, I was right. I thought it was going to be more of a pun. What kind of duck walks on 2 legs? There's the joke they all do. But you're asking the tarot card, that one. Yeah, well, yeah, all ducks walk on 2 legs, except for the ones that have been maimed horribly. And Ghosting wishes to ask the tarot deck what kind of mouse walks on 2 legs. I don't know if this is kind of the sort of thing tarot can answer. but we'll give it a go, shall we? So, tarot deck, all Cthulhu themed for some reason. Got a new reward. You can grab a tarot card, and then I have to read what it is because I don't know tarot very well. I've seen it before. Okay, I always like to go from the middle. That seems appropriate. And we've got, I don't do reversed, so we've got, what is it? Queen of Coin. What's Queen of Coins mean? I don't know. Queen of Coins. Prosperous for an energy that is loving and brave. Well, that's Mickey Mouse, isn't it? Loving and brave. Go to advice and encouragement, summed up for the greatness of its soul. Its value is irreplaceable, which is why you need to keep copyrights going, apparently. Feel strongly about it. Yeah, this is just the Mickey Mouse card. Congratulations. The answer is still the same. It's prosperous and brave and wants to see others succeed. That's Mickey Mouse. Because Mickey Mouse wants you to succeed unless you're going to be doing it using the Disney branding, in which case the House of Mouse will sue you into oblivion. There's your answer. Happy with that one? As usual, the tarot cards know all. Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to get some of this compressed gas. Yeah, the House of Mouse. You heard of the House of Mouse, right? Not something I've just made up just for a laugh. It's a thing that people say. How have we got... How did that happen? Oh shoot, I see how that happened. Because we actually need to like move one more across. There we go. And also, Disney is strangely, not strangely litigious, but they're very litigious. I think everyone knows that, though. And I don't really care about Steam. Okay, that works. Immediately, we have no residual gas. That seems funky and wrong. But we had tons of residual gas, like in here. Need to operate more of these. Quite possibly. I'll send the helium train to go do helium things. We are almost done with the robotic logistics 4, which is pretty good. Yes, power does appear to be a problem. Okay, that's fine. We will sort that out now. Okay. Rails in there. Put those in there. We'll go get some more later if we need them. And we're going to need the thermal things as well, which I think we've got a few of. If we take 50 of those, we're going to need 500. 2, 4, 6, 8. one of those does 10 of these. Yeah, 500 is too many. We don't need that many. We've gone too crazy. Your shit down. Slow your roll. Go with 300. So that's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, cool. And then let's go find some things to do that with. It's probably it's probably easier just to make nuclear power, but at the same, well, no, it's not, because nuclear power has moving parts. These have no moving parts. Is it completely optimal? No, but it has no moving parts, so you can't really go wrong. It was a duck that was born without legs. Its owner made him a prosthetic, and he was a mascot for children with disabilities. Excellent. To see. Dave would be pleased to hear that story, I'm sure. I mean, Dave would probably be pleased to hear any story about ducks, honestly. Well, okay, no, you've ruined the story. Dave's no longer happy. Now Dave's crying over there. Why? How would you murder a duck? You know what? I just remembered I've had my fair share of issues with ducks in the last week, so maybe I should just shut the hell up. Eh? You reckon? Maybe the duck needed to, like, start using drugs. It works in RimWorld, why wouldn't it work in real life? I don't have any heat pipes. Incorrect, I have 12 heat pipes. It's not enough heat pipes. That's true. They were... Well, no, a lot of them died. And actually quite a few of them were brutally murdered, like they were slaughtered. I guess it's not brutal, we just sort of cut their ducky throats. Did kill a lot of ducks at the end. A lot of them died in pain because we had bad duck management. Anyway, I've got no excuses for what happened at the end of that RimWorld game, aside from the fact I guess I did win in the end, and so that's good enough for me. Which, by the way, speaking of RimWorld, I am starting Season 2 of RimWorld on next stream. I have got some preparation done, but I'm going to do all the actual stuff live. Misled me? That's okay. It was a goose, not a duck. Oh, then, you know, I understand by the theory of how chat feels about that. If goose, not a duck. But we will have to double check with our lore master and duck keeper, Dave, when he comes in, how he feels about geese. I haven't actually asked him about geese. I feel like that's opening a whole different kettle of fish. And fish are also not ducks or geese. Oh, he's got little shoes and everything. Holy shit. Why would you harm that goose? What is wrong with people? I mean, it's a valid question generally. Yeah. But dapper with his little shoes. Alright, we're almost at 98%. Well, we are at 98% for robotic logistics and almost done. We've run out of science at the 0 hour. However, we have 850 space science. That's good enough to doodle. At some point soon, we're going to start needing to launch more probes. Maybe not that soon, actually. An abstruse goose? That seems like a meme. I think Gosen, not Gosen. Tower was lying to me when he showed me those big worms and said he had big worms. I've never seen any big worms. I don't want to accuse Tower of lying, but I think he was, because I've seen no big worms. Little worms. Oh my, okay. I thought I'd heard that phrase before. I don't want to accuse Tower of lying, but it just, I don't see any big worms, and I'm sad. Okay, how many do we need? We need 90, okay. First off, let's... My heat pipe's ready. Okay, they're all connected. Fantastic. Okay, how are we doing? I think we're doing alright. Currently at 50, we need to put another 40 somehow. We'll manage. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Help me, step chat. I'm stuck. I could have not said that. But I would have lost the joy of my life. Could you imagine the joy I wouldn't have had if I hadn't said that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that AO was acceptable. Damn it. Yeah. I know. I know. I've got no one to blame. I get it. I know what happened there. You can blame Canada. I blame Canada for other things. Okay, science complete. That's pretty exciting. I don't think we care about that next bit. I like how it just doesn't show the beta science. Like, I haven't made a mistake here, right? Why? Beta science. I did make the mistake. I researched something I didn't need. Shit. Well, time to keep researching, I suppose. That's 15,000 research I'm never getting back. Does make sense why I couldn't see it now, though, on hindsight. Suppose that noise wasn't caught by the microphone. That's probably for the best. So annoying. My fault, though. I don't have any scout drones right now, so I'm just going to walk into the wilderness as penance for my mistake. Alright, we're at 1%. We're getting there again. How would a game of Factorio be without hurting yourself, right? It's the ultimate rage game. Factorio as a rage game would be an interesting game. It's very much not a rage game. The rage game that all the kids are playing these days. Go into any like hot young streamers stream, and all they're doing is swearing playing Factorio. I think we've all seen a stream of that, unironically. .32. I hope that's still going up. So if we connect these two, help. Suppose. Alright, get rid of these things. I mean, admittedly, I do find it kind of fun just connecting all the heat pipes and then connecting all the Stirling engines. Like, it's just kind of enjoying. It feels very relaxing. Oh, some worms here too. Look at that. Hey, worms. How's your worms world party going? Worms love a world party. Okay. I like how I'm going, I love doing this, and I'm just like, now I'm kind of dull. Like, the boredom's set in a lot faster than I thought it would. I don't want to crush my worms. You know what? Fuck my worms. Use my language. I just realized, I was like, I don't want to crush my worms. I'm like, well, actually, the worms have been created. Killing a couple of worms is not going to change anything. How we doing? Oh, actually, we've got too many. Nice. Then we'll put some pylons. I'm still just aghast that I said what I said that got quoted. Nothing I can do about it now, though. That's the whole point. I knew putting the quote system would lead to such results, and you guys have not let me down by making me sure I never forget these things. And that's why I gave you this enormous power and responsibility. Trying something. Okay, we gave up trying something. Astrometric data cards? I love astrometric data cards. What's the problem with them? You don't like the fact that they're all over the place in numbers? I assume that's the problem? Astrometrics was fine. I don't remember which one I didn't like. I think they were all fine, actually. Okay. Time for the Stirling engines. Too much spread. Ah, okay. I mean, I started with astrometrics, so maybe I don't remember it as well. Okay. Connect. What if we do it like this? Doesn't fit. Okay, well it doesn't matter then, does it? Problem solved. We answered the question. What if you connect it like this? Answer, you don't. Simply don't. I don't think he's finished yet. Yeah. I think he's like thousands of hours in though. What that's worth. How many more do we need? 12 more. Oh, that's easy enough. That's 8. 8 plus 4 is 12? Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. He's actually enjoying playing Factorio in-game. Little point in this. Look at this guy who's enjoying Factorio in-game and doesn't try to rush it once he's close to the end. I'm saying that because that's what I do every time I get close to the end. Hey, there's a tree there. Okay, so this is 4.8, and then we connect that and it goes to 5.5. Yeah, okay. So we've created a huge amount of extra power. Okay, cool. And we'll chuck those leftover things in the spider. Quite frankly, I don't want to carry them around. Some of these things are going to go there. They never want to carry those things around. Oh, it's just making modules at the moment. That's pretty funny. Okay. Where are my worms at? Should have tons of worms. Where are they at? We have no grass. What? Why do we have no grass? We should have tons of grass. Here's all my grass. As we had a minor issue happening. Yes, that we ran out of grass seed somehow. Okay. Okay. Well, that should get grass back up on the running. This is going to make a lot of grass seed, but that's okay. I mean, I predicted this happening at some point, clearly, because I set that up. I guess it had happened before. So that's going to rebuild my grass supply if this was to happen again. I guess it's incredibly important to plan for such eventualities. Oh, no. No, there's a very clear reason why you do not do that. I try to put grass seed in there. It's alright, they're all running, that's what matters. Yeah, 9 modules everywhere, my goodness, that's insane. The important thing is the grass seed is coming through again. Maybe the important thing is that we make more grass seed, grass. That might be also important. Hmm. Alright, let's upgrade all this to green belt, I think. Again, grass is coming through, that's what you need to see. Spider, I believe you've got some green belt in you. Go. Okay. Is it worth speeding up this grass production? I mean, I don't think it would harm anyone. I mean, it would harm us a little bit because then we'd have to rebuild some things, but you know, that's just life. Large beacons, clearly. We might need to get some more air or something in here, but that's not really that big a deal. Yeah, I mean, this is... more grass will feed more worms, more fish. And theoretically more science, I guess? Theoretically? Looks like we're out of black science very soon. That's okay. Because we've got more coming in. Right, we've got 100 more boxes because something else has run out. Does that mean something always runs out, right? I think it was the haste modules I was worried about before, and I don't think we ever fixed that. But if I was correct, what we fixed now, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of them. Alright, off you go. And we'll just go grab some large beacons. Because quite frankly, large beacons are good. Large beacons. They're good. At some point we will just start throwing a whole bunch of space science into here. And that'll allow us to start making all the genomes and other things that we need. We're a bit delayed on those at the moment because our space science is going into making the science that honestly I should have already completed by now, but did it wrong. Now, I have a funny feeling there's not going to be enough air. We are short by a few 100,000, but that would fix it up. Yeah, okay, that's fine then. And that should make a lot more grass too. Yeah, it makes about half a blue belt, which is, in other words, one green belt, you know, one full green belt, essentially. The big problem is we don't really get through the cellulose, which is okay. As long as we keep making enough grass seed to keep cycling, shouldn't be a problem. Herein might lie the issue. I don't think we are getting through the cellulose fast enough. Okay, plan then. So if we do have the problem that we're not getting through the cellulose because this stuff isn't burning off fast enough, maybe we'll have a plan to get rid of it. We can get rid of it very efficiently, but it does get rid of it, and it'll move along the cellulose just a little bit better. And already it looks like we've seen some improvements, so that's nice. Is there a problem? Really got to be a bit more specific than that, but good question. Is there a problem? Let's see. Alright, and we're going to go for the middle, because we always do. Knight of Swords. What does the Knight of Swords mean? Why are we getting a lot of the royal suits? That's my question. Knight of Swords, reading my little book. Is there a problem? Brash on a journey and nothing will stop him. Embark on a new project or idea. Maybe inspired to take action, but remember not to cut corners or rush your destination. I don't think you understand who I am, tarot cards. Don't think you understand who I am. I will absolutely rush to my destination. Because you've got to start somewhere. What the hell is that? Huh. There's something under my nail there, and it's very confusing to me. Don the mask? Absolutely soul burnt, as per your request. The mask has been donned. Meow. Alright, so it does look like with fixing up the cellulose we are getting a lot more through. That's good news. This box is full up of grass seed. That's good. That's my emergency grass seed just in case we need it. Always good to have emergency grass. We're gonna do more of the just to get rid of stuff. Don and doff. Doff is not a word I think about very often, but don is a good word. That's going to be burning through cellulose a little better. We can't really speed that process up, but that's okay. Just important that it doesn't stop entirely, I suppose. Do on, do off. Off and... It's work like that, but sure. Why not? Yeah, 2 ships ready to go. Hell yeah. I like how the little things that latch onto it. They always there? They are. Because only the door opens and closes. They're always there, I just don't really notice them usually. Don't hear that dolphin. Yeah, I suppose so. We're out of tree seeds. Interesting. I think tree seeds we're going to need to do the backup thing that we had for grass seeds, just in case. Right now we appear to have a problem. The problem is that we're just not getting through the cellulose. Those things are broken item. What things? Oh. Okay. How that happened. They're the ultimate grabbers. It's generally not something you want on your CV. Putting it out there. So, you say in your CV here you're the ultimate grabber? Yes, I am. Would you care to explain what you mean by that? No. Anyway, you wouldn't get that far. You wouldn't even get to the interview if you said you're the ultimate grabber. I think we all know that. What's happening with all the oxygen that I've stored for some reason? Oh. I've clearly got it in case I need it. Or want it. Yeah, okay, we've got to deal with the fish problem, I think. Okay, how do we deal with the fish problem? We could just turn them to sludge. For now. You can flare the oxygen for higher percentages. Do the ultimate insert. I mean, that oxygen's already being flared off over here. That's why it was confusing. Like, we're already doing that. And put the fish in the water? Can I manually do that? Not increasing my percentage, though. There they are. Yeah, it doesn't count. That's just fish. There's fish out of there. Had a good life, fish is time to be crushed into sludge. Like, we're free from the tyranny. Oh, you were free from the tyranny, but the tyranny is just beginning. Alright, how do we do this? Crusher, I suppose. Got 2 crushers left, that's not many. Do I have fish bowl? Absolutely. The ultimate fish bowl. Big old crusher. I need more crushers. Do I have any more crushers in here? Run out of crushers. It's pathetic, quite frankly. Power to save us. How do I increase fish? Oh, I increase fish percentage by firing these off. That's already known. Well, I don't really need fish. How do I make those? I need fish progenitors, and for that I need fish genome, and for that I need worm genome, and for that blah, 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 blah. It'll be here. Don't worry about it. Now we're crushing fish. Don't worry about it. They're going to a better place. I don't even need live or dead fish. Yeah, I just need progenitors and eggs. I can't get eggs without getting rid of the fish. The fish themselves are not actually that useful. I mean, I can later use the fish to make husbandry drones, which we'll do later. And we can use them to make lithium chloride later, but we can't do that right now. But yeah, right now I don't care, so we're going to crush the fish. Some people would say it's violence for the sake of violence, and I say, yeah, I've watched American TV. Why do you ask? Full of fish in the eyes. Shh. Honestly, that's a joke that works better in text. Why are we doing it that way? We need to use the soul burn method for this. We call a deer with no eyes. I go with dumb jokes. No idea. No idea. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week, except when I'm not streaming. I'll be here, but I won't be here. I'll be here. Possibly like this, going... I should just stream you working, except muted. No, I'm not doing that. That sounds like a terrible idea. Did you... Wait. How goes the stream? The stream's going well, thank you, Hellbait. Well, would have been going better if my crusher stayed still, so I could crush these fish. But after I crush... What? Huh? Yeah, I'll crush the fish. Like, I'll get a fish, Panda. I'll get a fish and I'll do this to it. The cats were fighting before, by the way. Yeah, one was hiding under the stairs and batting at the other one. Anyway, we got snacks. Panda snacks. How you doing, Hellbait? You doing all right? My crushes. Oh, they're coming. They'll be here soon. And then we can get infinite eggs. Ah, you're at work, of course. Oh, of course. What a silly question. That plate is in the wrong place. There we go. Go reach the chips now. The crushers are here. Hooray, hooray. You may leave. They have heated blankets here? Like that you can use, or just in general? Like, are you allowed to use the heated blanket? Gonna guess you. What we're gonna do, we're also gonna set up a backup of fish eggs. No one told you not to? Well, I mean, if no one told you not to, I mean, that's surefire, go for it. That's on them saying, do what you want, man. You're the true lord of the dance, no matter what those idiots at work say. It's my birthday in a couple of weeks. There's actually a connection there, trust me. A loose connection, but connection. I'm gonna drop off my trash because there's a lot of trash in here. Wait, hang on, hold up, wait a second. Ow, that was a sharp chip. Fish is described as an aquatic animal corpse. Right? It's described as a corpse, but if I put it in the water, it swims around. We've been lied to. Zombie fish. Oh, such a proud cat. I'm a robot, not a necromancer. There's a difference. It doesn't swim when you're not close to it. Oh shit, I am a necromancer. Well, yeah, I can't say I'm that surprised. We all knew it was coming. Hey Dave, I want to ask you a question. How do you feel about geese? How do you feel about geese or a goose? Are they as good as ducks, or are they like subpar ducks? Geese are assholes? So geese are worse than chickens? Okay. Glad we got that sorted out. I'm going to regret that one for a long time. Alright, and we're done. I mean, it's very true. We haven't got to quite 420, but we are getting there. I was watching someone else's stream the other day, and he had it like set up. Well, it was set up so that his mods could also quote stuff, and he had like hundreds of quotes in this short time. I thought, you know what? I don't want that. I'm quite happy to have, you know, 2 or 3 quotes a session, a stream. I think that's good. Some mods? No, I don't think I need mods at this point. I think I can handle chat. If it gets bad, then I will, you know, definitely look into it. But quite frankly, this chat's not so big that I need mods. I can usually do it. I'm not playing twitchy, action-heavy games. So it's all right. If I was playing twitchy, action-heavy games, then maybe I'd put a mod in, but most of the time I'm playing games can be easily paused, or I can just sit here and be like, I'm gonna eat a chip. Yum, 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 yum. Both are valid choices, but of course I'd want to talk to them about it beforehand, or if I get raided by like 300 people, then I'm just press ganging some of you into being mods, whether you like it or not. Do nothing with that power if you wish, but yeah. It'll just be like, okay, we needed a proper mod team, and I will just see who's available, who's around, and I was like, you are now mods. But at the same time, you don't really need to do much if that happens, and I don't see that happening either. But generally, even if you have 300 people, most people are just asleep. There we go. True statements have never been said about me. How are we going with science? It's still going alright, actually. I always love just the way that I've set up the science, is that when one goes, it's sort of like this black line, like these little brownouts. It's so cute. Yeah, it was today. It's today. Oh, William's still kind of crap. I don't think anyone clipped it. At least if they did, they didn't tell me they clipped it. Let's see. See any clips today, but I could be missing something. You're not showing me all the stuff I used to see. I want that. Oh, there we go. Oh, there has been a clip today. That's uncomfortable. That worries me. Uh, uh, it has been, but I think it was unrelated. I think someone just clicked the wrong button. I see the name, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that person didn't mean to click that. So no, I don't think there's been a clip today. You make clips from VODs as well? There you go. It reminds me. Hang on, is there a thing? I need to go into my own chat for Twitch for this. Am I streaming? I'm not streaming. No, don't. Uh-oh. Mute myself. There's reactions now. What if I do? If I go, what? Do reactions work? No, they don't seem to be working. Oh wait, I click got it, and then I can click react. No? I can't react. I see. Can you react? Is that possible? They show up later. Ah. Well, look, if you want a hint of when I'm wandering around this part, so I'll be wandering around the wilderness, that'll be about the time that I set it. So there you go. It gives you a bit of hint to find it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but at the same time, I dread everything. mean, would you like me to message it to you? I can message you on Discord if you like, if that helps. Oh, there you go. You can do it right now if you wanted to. But then you're like watching and vodding at the same time. It's like, what's going on? Are you in the past? Are you in the future? Who knows? How do you add percentage to the probe? That's what all the science was for. That's literally what all the science that I'm doing is for. Attacked by goose, almost dies. Okay. Now, where are you? Okay, there you go. I'm not going to give you more information than that. You have to figure out why I get stuck on your own. Okay, these boxes are heat pipe 3s. They need 250 concentrated helium each. Oh god. That's a lot. What we're going to do is we're going to make them better yields. And then just to spice things up, we're going to speed them up. People of the world, spice up your heat pipes. Every boy and every girl, spice up your heat pipes. Ah. Spice. Hell yeah. It makes me laugh. There's like this post that I saw like on Reddit or something from like Tinder, and the girl says that she's made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. Oh no, she said that she's a real life Powerpuff Girl. He goes, I guess you're made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. And she's like, ugh, I hope that's never worked for you. And he's like, it's literally a quote from the show that you're referencing. And Chemical X. I used to friggin' love Powerpuff Girls. How could you not? It's a great show. Yeah, good one. I always like when someone like references something and then it's just like, you've never watched it? It's pretty good. Pretty good. I wouldn't say I highly recommend it, but I vaguely recommend it. Yeah, if you're bored and it's on, don't turn off the channel. Just keep watching. It's probably worth it. A couple of shitty episodes, but most of them are pretty good. I mean, you know, it's kids' TV that occasionally has some jokes that fly over kids' heads and you go, oh, that's filthy. You don't have cable? I don't even know what cable is. Like, I really don't. Occasional joke that you go, oh, that's a filthy joke. Filthy. Kids are like, ha, I don't get it. And you're just like, I'm bad. All right. What are we doing? Not really much. We're just waiting for robot construction to be done. Quite frankly. I mean, what? Do we just consider building more sciences? Do we speed them up? Do we speed up the sciences? Could speed up the sciences. Let's speed up the sciences. Can we speed up the sciences? I don't know if we actually can speed up the sciences. Unless we get like haste module 3s. Do they exist? Do we have haste module 3s anywhere? Oh, prime of the century over here. Wait, haste module 3s are the ones that need the, I just realized they need. They're the ones that are actually needed for the spaceship. Hang on, if they're needed for the spaceship, couldn't we just go to the spaceship and rob it? Nothing illegal about robbing a spaceship. Oh, Dave, take care, by the way. Keep well. May Gimli not pounce on your face. Okay, so what we're going to do is come down here and just cheekily grab a couple of these haste modules, eh? Cheeky grab? Cheeky grab. Cheeky grab. Okay. Give it a cheeky grab. Okay. Awesome. Probes. I think probes is going to be one of the ones that goes from 0 to 100 the fastest. Because when probes are ready, we're going to have everything we need to just assemble them and launch them immediately. Okay, we're here. Now see, these are working at 12%. We do this. Oh my god, it's working at +4 more. I mean, huge improvements, right? Huge. I see Dane trying 100 times space exploration with expensive recipes. Nope. That sounds horrible. That sounds just like a bad experience had by all. Wait, that is 4.86. I do that, it's... Oh yeah, okay. Just absolutely go nuts with them. Just keep making science. Just make it happen. I imagine the main problem we're going to have is not the speed, but just how much science we're consuming, and then we can figure out how we can speed things up later. Yeah, that's... Can we do that slightly differently? Yeah, that'd be better. Whoa. You can have extra science. How much science does this consume per minute? Consumes 255 space science per minute. Okay, so calculate at when it comes up. So if we go 10,000, 100,000 divided by 255, it's gonna be 392 minutes. It's quite a long time. But it's not 100,000, is it? Because 100,000 divide by, let's go 1.21, which is the smallest one we have. Then we divide that by 255.8, which is 323 minutes. What, the last science would take me 5 hours? Not okay with that. We really do need to speed things up, I think. Okay, well, wait, hang on a second. We've got new haste modules, for instance. So we could... What's to stop us from just making some of these? Just make some cheeky ones of these. What's really stopping me? Why don't I just... Why don't I? No one would dare stop me. So sneaky. Okay, you know what? Let's haste module. Let's do that. Speed module 3s. Let's just do this. Could automate it, but I don't think we need to. We need efficiency module 2s. Those are efficiency module 3s, aren't they? That is too much. That is beyond what we require. Okay, good start. We need speed module 2s, which are the ones with the 1 pips. Those. And we need processor 1s, which are processor 2s. Important thing is getting the number right. Those might be a little bit hard to get a hold of, but we got a couple. Grab them in the dredges. Do I still need that calculator open? Of course I do. Are you kidding me? Do I still need that calculator open? Thank you very much. I didn't. I think you know that. I can't make them in my hand. Well, that's rude. I know the etymology of calculator calculus. I do not. Pray tell, good sir. Okay. Then after that... we need electrical prototypes and processor 3s. Now the good news is processor 3s are actually really easy to come by because we built a whole bunch of them when we didn't really care. And calculus, which is small road pebbles. To count. Were they very good at counting? That's good. The calc of calcium. Huh. Go. We need electrical... We need purple science. Totally steal from the science labs. And then we need copper wires. Which I believe we probably make them all over here. We do. Or we could just fall in copper wire. No, because... Yeah, why not? Okay. We have run out of space science again. Maybe we should also be focusing on yield modules while we're at it, huh? Let's see. What are we lacking this time? Ah. Pipes. Now we're just going to wait for our copper wires and hope this fixes it. Probably going to make a thing that's that much faster, but I think a little bit faster will help, right? Right. People think about doing the same thing for yield modules, but I do need to start yield with the Y as opposed to the letter T, which doesn't make any gosh darn sense. Ah, there's my copper wires, thank you very much. You may go. So awkward. I get that a lot. Alright, so hopefully that will make the good stuff. With all the extra power we created before, we are actually using it too, that's the scary thing. I wonder what happened when there was that big dip. It almost makes me think we had like some huge power crisis at some point. Okay, so these are all manually created. It's a little bit of a waste, but at the same time, meh. Really mind too much. Well, we'll let this... No, we'll do the 4 for now. That's really going to help too much. I don't think we've got that much science to go. No, science is coming in right now. We don't have the physics. Ah, physics. Constantly a problem. Oh, it is coming through. Build. Six. Something different. I think you just realized that's something different as well. Okay, so we can improve the yield modules of these. And they will slow down. But hopefully it'll be overall an improvement. Walls are a problem again. Wall. None of reinforced concrete apparently. Funny, I thought we improved those. Not enough cement. We've done nothing to improve cement, I know that. Not enough silica. Oh no. Really ends up being not enough sand. Do you have a sandstone problem? We may have a sandstone problem. The Space Program 2 is in beta? Oh, I hope it works out well. I always liked the concept of Kerbal Space Program, but I was never particularly good at it. Um... Okay. Do you have any sandstone launches? Or drones? We do, okay. Can we fire some sandstone, please? Particularly... here. Here. And honestly, if I had to take a guess, probably up here as well. I think it's all the sandstone launches we've got right now, so... hopefully it helps. Why am I firing on my miners? Because I'm firing sandstone at them. See, hang on, watch this one. That'll make more sense. See, oh no, there's no sandstone. If only someone would give us sandstone. Oh, it's so sad. And then, bam, sandstone. 2 million sandstone for it to mine now. How's mod work? So you get, you're basically firing asteroids at them. Like sand bombs from Scorch. You know what? It kinda is. I considered that. But yes. So I don't really need to go looking for new mines, I just need to launch some more things. And we should have more miners inside the spider. Right? Could have, don't seem to have. Well, that's disappointing. Well, regardless, it looks like some more stuff's coming through. I honestly thought I had more miners, but clearly I do not, so let's go get those. Although from what I've done already, I can see already I've improved sandstones, but good. What you do with sandstone? You turn into sand, turn into stone. But you turn into sand, which turns into silica, which turns into glass, which turns into electric circuits. It's one of the base resources that you need for a whole bunch of stuff. Silica, sand, stone. That's useful. Pretty needed. And having no sandstone, it's not one of the most. It's not like iron or aluminium. Why is there a meteor way to make them? Because you can actually make sand. Well, there's sandstone on the map naturally as well. The only things that aren't naturally on the map that you need to use meteors to get is copper ore and uranium ore, which, you know, we do need to deal with that soon. Eventually. Not really soonish, just eventually will do. No copper. Yep, no copper on the planet. Got to bring it in from asteroids. How do you make early stuff? Out of bauxite. Bauxite, iron, that sort of thing. Copper is actually very, very late game. Like, I only really have one place that uses copper, makes copper, which is here. And it really doesn't use all that much copper. Aluminium, yeah, exactly. Okay. Which not included has some planetoids that start without copper, so that makes sense. Yeah, what do they have for those? That aluminium as well? I think it is. But I may be mistaken. Fluffle. Cute. There's a lot of rabbits. Enjoying a lot of lettuce. Okay, so we've almost finished Robotic Construction 4, which is absolutely amazing news. Fantastic news. News to brighten your day. We short of anything right now? I don't think so. If they fight, they get into a kerfuffle. Who broke the announcement channel? More meant for advice, but who broke the announcement channel? Good question. Or advice on who broke the announcement channel. Or maybe just, this is more of a question about announcement channel in general. Huffle Huffle. So, thing. The announcement channel. What news do we have of the announcement channel? Magician. The magician broke the announcement channel. Now, the magician is one of the major things, so I really should know about the magician. But conscious mind. It's a creator and reminds you that everything you need to know is right in front of you. You just need to reach out and grab it. Well, there you go. Tools magician. Create a plan that establishes your path. Use your judgment to think before you act. Your self-confidence, clear pathway for success. Okay, so who broke it? The wizard did it. Damn wizards. Always breaking my Twitch stream. I fixed it a few months back and then it broke again. So I heard of the game Tragedy Looper. I have heard of the game Tragedy Looper. If I remember rightly, it was a anime art styled RPG sort of game. I've heard about it a little bit. What I can, it's quite an old, well not old, but it's not a new game. I heard that as long as everyone's having fun enjoying like the time travel mechanics, it's pretty good. But if people aren't getting the puzzle, it can be pretty ramming your head against a wall type thing. So you know, same as any other puzzle, really. You know, if you're enjoying the puzzle is fun. If you're not enjoying the puzzle, you're not enjoying the puzzle. That's right. No, you didn't do that. No, you didn't. You're right. You didn't do that. Rignor did that. Oh my god, he's thinking he's everyone again. What happens when you change your name on Discord? You're broken enough. No, you are everyone. You're everyone, everywhere, all at once. By the way, if you haven't seen the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once, I do suggest you watch it. It's pretty good. And this is coming from me, who doesn't really watch movies very often, so... One of you all passed mine game pretty well. Yeah, I've never had a chance to play it. I didn't, but I saw it, but I was just like, yeah, I don't really have the game for the group for this, and I wasn't that keen on it. But I know some people really liked it, so that's the main thing, I suppose. Everything, everyone, where all at once more. It did, and it's pretty fun. People were saying it was a better multiverse movie than Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and I mean, it certainly did go more multiversal than Doctor Strange did, but the two movies are incomparable, because one is a superhero movie, they're supposed to turn your brain off and enjoy your popcorn, and the other one is actually a good movie. I enjoyed Doctor Strange, to be fair, but yeah, in terms of multiverse stuff, Everything Everywhere All at Once did better. Much trippier, multiversal stuff. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness was the movie's name. I mean, you can compare the two, and I don't think you should. Comparing Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and Everything Everywhere All at Once, oh, they have long names, both of them. I don't think they are comparable films. While they both deal with multiverse type theories and stuff, I think they're very, very different films, and I do not think they're comparable. One of them is just a superhero movie. And if you enjoy a superhero movie, you'll probably enjoy it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Wow, that got real chaotic real quick there, huh? You know, if you enjoy superhero movies, maybe you'll enjoy it, maybe you won't. I don't know. But if you don't, then you're not probably going to find anything too different there. But Everything Everywhere All at Once is not a turn your brain off popcorn film. I think you deserve... I think it deserves better than that. You know, it deserves to be watched and enjoyed. rather than sort of watched and like with your buddies and talking shit while you're watching it and making jokes and that sort of thing. It's not that sort of movie. Which is fine. I mean, you're allowed to have those sorts of movies as well, of course. You channel some parts of your brain, but different parts. Does the streamer turn off your brain and popcorn stream? I mean, if you got popcorn, I'm actually really happy that you got popcorn for the watching the stream. But I imagine what most people are doing is what I do when I've got a stream on, which is doing my own thing and occasionally. I mean, it made perfect sense. Which is the weirdest part that you go, yeah, this makes sense. Spoilers, by the way. But I mean, usually when I'm watching a stream, 95% of the time I'm just doing my own thing and just listening in the background and occasionally glancing at it. I imagine most people are doing that. I don't imagine too many people are just staring at the screen. No offense if you are. If you are, I mean, cool. You know, enjoy the media however you wish. Okay. So physics continues to be the problem, which is fine, I guess. Okay, you know what? I think it's time to turn... Oh, wait, where's my train? Oh, it's going back anyway. Carry on my wayward train. Okay, let's try and speed up physics again. Bullet test. What? Sorry, you missed that. Missed what, sorry? I don't know what you missed. Or is that your point? When will the weather get warm here? Yes, okay, well that's fine. That's alright, you're allowed to miss it. I appreciate you being here regardless. You're allowed to miss things. There is no test at the end of the stream. You're playing a game? What are you playing? That's the real question. What kick-ass game you playing right now? Or subpar game you playing? What are you playing? That's what I'm asking. I don't know why I'm trying to be funny about it. What are you buying? What are you selling? Andrew and I keep every now and then quote that to each other, and it's good fun. Just ask each other what we buying, what we selling. The Long Dark. Like Atrio? Well, Atrio, The Long Dark? Game that I was playing on stream for a little while. Sorry, I just saw a post on one of my other Discords that No Long Dark is a survival game. What game I was playing? The Dark Wild. What's The Long Dark? The Long Dark. It's in my library. I apparently own it. I own this game. The free game? No. How do I own this game? Maybe I got on a Humble Monthly or something when I used to pay for that. No, I don't pay for that. Oh, no, I don't have that. Not that I don't pay for it. No one, no one pays for it for me now. Because I stopped getting it. That cold on stream, that'd be fun. Maybe. I do have a slot opening up when I finish Darkest Dungeon, but I don't know if it's my sort of game. I'm usually pretty hesitant about playing games on stream if I don't know the game very well, or at all. Because then I'm just like, I don't know if this will suit me. Or my audience. I don't want to, like... Well, my audience is not actually a relevant thing. I am my audience, honestly. If I enjoy something, then I'll just play it because I enjoy it. But would I enjoy it? That's the question. I don't know. Because I feel like if I'm not enjoying something, I'm just not having a very fun time, and that's not a very fun stream. And then I'm like, I don't want to go back and watch this. make sense, I suppose. Why would I want to watch something that I didn't have fun with? Best way to play a game if you don't know it, then we get a chance to laugh. Watching streamers die is the fun part for you. Interesting. Maybe. Maybe. Solid maybe. Wow, that's going to be out of context. That's so out of context, and you know it. And you know it. Of course I enjoy you guys watching, but generally if I'm not having fun, I assume my audience is also not having fun. Yeah, let's see if I can claw this one back. Probably would have done better if I didn't say, let's see if I can claw this one back. That's a flotation cell 1. That's wonderful. These need to be faster, by the way. Seattle is not known for its frozen weather. Really? I thought Seattle got really cold. I mean, frozen weather, sure, but I thought Seattle got cold. That being said, I don't really know much about Seattle. Go to me. Stylized graphics, slow burn pacing, and moody. Alright. Maybe. Is it a game about all crafting and stuff? I'm about to say something stupid. Generally, I don't like games with crafting. Anyway, let's make some. There's exceptions to every rule. Should Steve play the game for the first time on stream? The tarot card's getting used a lot now. Good. Alright, what does the tarot card suggest? Should I play a long duck on stream? How long is the duck? That's my question. What I might do, how about this? If the cards read well, then we will give it at least at least a stream, okay? But only if the cards read well. And the card is the Magician again. Fuck, the wizards are back. The wizards have returned. Oh shit. I mean, make a plan and go for it is kind of what my understanding of the Magician was. You know, don't do it full heart. Did I not? Oh. Did stream just die? Oh. Stream died. Alright, we'll give it a second. And we're back. And we're back. Okay, that was strange. Well, strange, sorry about that, everyone. Like, I typed in something and I saw it come up on the chat, but not in anywhere else. With some more oxygen included. No, that one was me. Yeah, okay, so more what I mean is I don't like games of crafting. It's just games that are exclusively about crafting, like, oh, get 17 maple nuts and 4 maple leaves, and then combine them to make a maple house, and then use that maple house to... Honestly, right now I'm just describing, not Autobots, Autonauts? I'm describing Autonauts. So I don't really know what I'm going on about. And do I? Liked Autonauts. Maybe I do like games with crafting. Is that the takeaway we're taking here? I missed a quote. Did I? What quote did I miss? I don't see me missing a quote. I got it. At least I'm pretty sure I did. That sounds like Maple Story. It does sound a lot like a Maple Story. That's a very valid point. Okay, so what we're going to do is for a little bit. And we're going to send this off to go and make some... You know, I kind of want to watch this. I want to see what happens here. I want to watch. Not weird or creepy. Just a normal thing that people like to do. What character should Steve play? Oh shit, I forgot to turn this to every half hour. Well, it's a first day thing. What character should Steve play in the next game? Okay. Wait, next game is in what? Like, Long Dark or whatever the hell we play next? Okay, hang on. Let me go to here because I'd like to watch the space science come. If it's the magician again. Don't be the magician again. The deck is... It's actually all magicians. Oops, all magicians tarot edition. Okay. Okay, we're going to the middle. Please don't be the magician. It is the Ace of Cups. Okay, describe the Ace of Cups for me, thing, because I don't know that. I'm really bad with any of the minor arcanas. Cup, so that's nice. New emotions and creativity, a new beginning. Look beyond the surface and deeply into yourself. Something new. Something I don't usually play. But I'm reading into that. In this card appears, it is a reminder that your capacity to be loved and to love others is endless. Aww. Kinda sweet. I'm reminded. I'm reminded that I can be loved. Something new. It does sound like something new, doesn't it? Sounds like the deck's like, hey, stop playing the things that you always play. Play something new for a change. Which again does sound like I'm giving that game... I'll give that game a go on stream. I don't promise that I'll do a full run through. I don't promise anything. I don't promise even I'll do a second episode, but I'll give it a go. How about that? Or I'll give something new a go anyway, because the tarot deck told me to. Full run through would take forever. That's why we love SeiferKatt. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's fine. But look, I mean, we could do a couple of short streams of like just playing something for a one off or two off. No. Oh, you're doing that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No, I was going, oh no, you didn't. You know, the game where like Mercenaries 2, I think. It was like a trailer ad song thing. It wasn't very good. But it's still in my head forever. It lives there rent-free, as the teens say. That underground does make sense. I'll have a look at it in just a moment. No, underground actually makes exact sense. You vote random wheel card for a game in my library I haven't played. Have you seen my library? May not have. Some people haven't. But my library is kind of insane. Yeah, no, that was intentional. I know it shouldn't have been, but it was intentional. I didn't want it to link in with that. Yeah, my library, I have... no joke, I have how many games these days? I don't know. Is there a way to find out easily? 1,498 apparently. Although they're probably not all games. But yeah, my Steam library is stupid. And a lot of it's never been played. Like, a lot of it was like, oh, buy a bundle of 10 games. And I'm like, oh, I want to play one game, and it's $5. Okay. I would buy a bundle of 10 games just to play one game of it. And I would never touch the rest of it. And then all I do now is just play Factorio. It's a classic problem. Okay, see, we've got batteries coming through here. I need to fix that. Because of that. 100 games from Epic? Yeah, that's fair. Does like to give games away. Part of me also just wants to, like, just... I mean, there's so much stuff to play, that's the thing. No way to play everything. Too ridiculous. Okay, we are almost finished Robotic Construction 4, the thing that I meant to have finished a while ago. Sometimes want to take a 2-week vacation, just play games all day. I've done that before. Not as good as you'd think, because what you end up doing is not playing games. You think you'd play games, but you don't. Okay, cool. Zoology 3. I think the problem with Zoology 3 is I don't think we got enough tree. We don't have any fish science. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You take 2 days off or 2 weeks off, you'll just play Factorio or a game that you've played a million times before. Like, this was a waste of my time. I mean, not a full waste, of course, but certainly you could have played something else. That's not fish science, that's fish science. Problem with fish science, progenitors. Where are my progenitors? Yeah. Currently making 2 progenitors. Okay, well that's not nothing. And how many fish do we need for fish science? 1. Progenitor will do. Can we make faster worm progenitors? Sorry, worm genomes. Need more black science. That's the thing. That's the problem. But I mean, for what it's worth, we're making a lot more space science, so that's good. at some point we will need to start launching shuttles again, but for now, it's good. More trees, fish, arthropods. Okay, arthropods we can't make yet, but fish we can. Oh, and trees. Oh, we got one tree. Made a tree, guys. Made a tree. Beautiful. One tree. I'll be honest, one tree is not quite an acceptable number of trees now that I think about it. 5%. Can we do this? Not really, actually. No, we can't. Okay. It's trees, son. I'm low on a lot of, honestly. But it's okay. It's just about making sure that when it does come through, it's tree genomes and grass genomes what we're short on. Grass genomes, why are we short on grass genomes? I don't know. Just general being rude. General rudeness, quite frankly. General rudeness. Tangent for general rudeness. And then these are just short space sciences. Yeah, okay, well. That's not happening anytime soon because we need 240 fish, and we don't have 240 fish, let's be honest. So let's work on antimatter containment. It's 40,000 science. Let's get started. Might as well. Going in 40 fish seems a bit fishy. It is very fishy. Can't deny that at all. Very fishy. My hope here is that as we continue doing this research, so my thought is, hang on, grass. Grass. I want some grass. Grass, right? That's not nearly enough. Fish scale doesn't scale. Fish production doesn't scale up well. Fish production does. The only problem is the genomes and such isn't. Fish, I need 830 of them. Grass, I need 460. That's almost doable. As I start finishing off some of these other ones, we can probably scale everything up better, but for now, not huge numbers, which is a shame. For instance, these Going to be making my grass, my botany specimens. And there's only a limited number of these that we need. And once that's no longer needed, then we can production to scale up. Oh! Oh! Oh, I didn't see the pun. That's good. No, it wasn't a fail. I just didn't see the scale joke. I was too busy thinking about, okay, no, that wasn't a fail. I just didn't see it. That's a failure on my part, not your part. I failed you, not the other way around. Okay, so if we get more science through here, it'll probably take some time to fix up, but I think we'll get there. Darn it. Getting batteries in here for some reason. Why do we keep getting batteries in here, actually? Is space science train only one? Yes. Uh... Also might mean some other things broke along the way. They go... Wait, what? Wait, space science goes more places than just that. Confused. Is... What? Space science is supposed to go that way, right? Yes? When did that break, I wonder? Certainly at some point. Okay, well if we do that... Well, that's probably why we're having some problems. Very strange. Then everything proceeds, okay. How long that was broken for? Well, however long it was broken for, it seems to be working now, so that's what matters. Okay, so that's probably going to add a lot more science into my diet. Always want a lot of science in your diet, I shouldn't need to tell you that. Still no fish, not a lot of fish science being made, but that's alright, that's how fish science is sometimes. Oak tree progenitors, good. That's going to be needed to make our trees. And I think we're going to need more construction bots very, 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 very soon. Thankfully, we've been making those. many of them, admittedly. Bring that over there, it should fix itself. Okay. And that's probably done with space science at 3%. That's fine. Yeah. See, Goldburn, that's how you get a pun. You make it very clear that there's something wrong with that word, and it makes you focus on it. So if you went like that wasn't fish production doesn't scale well, yeah, you put like asterisk, like like no, like only a fool would miss it then. Where if you go my finger, it's like so. You know, but otherwise you can just be like, I'm going to see if this guy's smart. And then maybe he's not. And never, like, I mean this, not even self-deprecating. You'd think I would. Never account on the streamer being smart because the streamer is also doing other stuff at the same time. As I said, not self-deprecating, it's just streaming is a bit like that sometimes. It do be like that. All right. Well, the good news is after we get antimatter confinement done, then everything is actually focused around this, and then we've got a few more sciences to do, but we are getting close to the end. Oh, I got it. See? There you go. I get that one. It's like, it's a pun. Even a stupid person who's busy streaming would see that one and be like, yeah. Actually, hang on, everyone. Are we back in just a second? I just need to check something. Oi, Ghost in. No. God damn it, Ghost. We're not starting that heist game thing. We're not doing that. Oh god, Ghost in. I'm so mad right now. I'm just so flippin'. I'm not actually mad, but I'm saying I'm so mad right now. It's like so rush. You first stand in line, then you figure out what you're waiting for. Well, you don't want to miss out, do you? Oh goodness, bamboo. Oh goodness, guys. Snacks. Snacks. Please don't steal my snacks. I do enjoy them. His vodka. I mean, that's been in the fridge for over a year. I don't think I care about that one. A copy of Wingspan. I will fight you to the death over that, mate. I will fight you for my copy of Wingspan. Because see, my Wingspan's got all the expansions in it. I've got the European birds, the ephemerals. Wait a second. The European birds. I got the Australasian birds. I got the Asian birds. I got all the birds. What are fumaroles? Fumaroles are these things. Where the volcanic gas comes from. Yeah, man. Gotta get the expansions. I'm very much a person that if I enjoy a game, I'll just buy every expansion for it. Don't get me started on my copy of Talisman. African or Asian? African or European? I don't know. But when do we heist? When he's streaming because he's distracted, when he's working. When he's working. When he's working, he's most easily distracted. But, yeah. I really should be finishing up here. I just kind of want to just sit. Right. How are we doing? Science is continuing once more, I believe. That's not science. Science is here. Science is in this, like... I actually recognize science not because of its color, but because of the way the lines are built. Oh, no. What's happened? What is happening here? You don't have enough wastewater. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We're going to go to my atmospheric sciences, I think this is. And we're going to save over here. Alright. You can do your choose your own adventure. Extreme. I'm going to be ending up here. How about this, Ghost? And if you want to continue doing your choose your own adventure, I'll put up polls for you, okay? You're more than welcome to keep doing it. I'll put up polls for you next time. Alright? It's the fool! The fool. Couldn't have planned it better. Alright. Anyway, I'm saving, and I'm done. My shift is over. Thank you, everyone, very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you're new here and you're not following, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, you know, do what you want. Play some duck sounds, some clap sounds. Do what you want. It's normal. Oh god, here they come. Yeah, so I stream 4 nights a week. That's Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, Dave, you just wanted me to stream still a bit longer, don't you? Alright. The rest of the spiel will be delayed because we've got to show a cat from the calendar. He's got me. He's got me there. Alright. So, as usual, guys, the question about the cat is it a great cat? Yes, it's a good cat, but is this a cat worthy of being potential for cat of February? Cat of the month of February. We haven't done January yet, but we'll get there. So, here is this cat. Is it a great cat? Great cat? Say yes. If it's not a great cat, say no. It's very that simple. There it is. That little guy. Just being a cat. Can't even understand what's going on. Good, not great. I like its little ears. It looks kind of like it's seen something. It's like, oh. Oh. And yeah, just a reminder that we will be doing Cat of the Month for January when the camera arrives. I've ordered a better camera. The company gave me a full refund, which was totally awesome of them. I knew they would, because they kind of have to legally. But they did it anyway, and that's cool. Sometimes you have to fight people. Do I have to send it back? I didn't, but it's still trash. But it came with a little tripod, so I get a free tripod, essentially. So that's cool. All right, this cat. Wow, 5 votes to how many? How many votes did we have there? 5 votes to 2. This is not a great cat. No, you go on the not a great cat pile then. Off you go. All right, well, let's continue the evening spiel. So yeah, I stream 4 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. With Monday and Saturday being Factorio, Sunday being RimWorld, and Wednesday being Darkest Dungeon, at least until I finish. Tobin, thank you very much. You've posted the social links. You've got youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post the VODs. We have just finished December in the VODs, so we're a couple of months back. And we've got the Discord as well, where you can find me outside my regular streaming time, if you want to. There's also other great people there as well, of course. But yeah, got that. That number keeps growing and I don't like it. What else can I say? Well, yeah, RimWorld tomorrow, actually, I do want to bring it up. So you may remember from last time I was playing Crusader Kings, we created a culture that's all about cannibalism. I have done some mods, set up some things. So yeah, brand new RimWorld. We're going to be continuing the Pomlith culture with cannibalism. So we're going to be doing some gene choosing and some ideology changing, just so that way the cannibalism works. We're doing some mods now because the first game we were very light on mods, and we're chucking some new ones in because why not? Let's make the game crazy. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Only cannibals. Well, only meat. So cannibals and meat, like animal meat, they're going to be doing herding. Um, only meat, indeed. But yeah, so that's the plan. So I'll talk more about that tomorrow while we're setting it all up. But yeah, I don't anticipate this being as successful, and I'm going to put it on a harder difficulty because I think I was heading up on too easy for me, and we'll switch it up a little bit. It might just be that we die quickly. And what diet is apparently healthy for you. Not too healthy for the animals you eat, though, is it? And cannibals can. They can. They can. Okay, I'm done for the night. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.